All right. How's everybody doing this evening? We are live. And tonight, first of all, I want to do some motherfucking shout outs to the subscribers, man. I was just thinking about that right now. Take it back to the old school. Back to the old school days when the channel was first starting. A lot of you guys have been here since the beginning, man. And have kind of watched the channel evolve. And I want to give a big fucking shout out to you guys, man. Let's take a peek here. First subscriber to the channel was the Misfit. After that, Lord Pender, Legend Lives, Charlie Kelly, DJ Thice, Kid Frost, Rena Vaughn, Straight Q 2003, Michelle Jones, Arthur K. Let's see who else we got here. Josh Walsh, shout out to you, big dog. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. This will be an open chat night. I was gonna kind of tell you guys that it's up to you guys to run the chat tonight, not me. And I think that would be kind of fun in a sense to have you guys come on and run the channel tonight instead of me. Just a thought. Well, I do shout out to you guys, you know. Michelle Jones, Arthur K, Retro Mario, Lindy Cash, One Demetra Brown, Manovsky, Leo 5013, Frank DeMan Allen. Some of these guys I want to never see on here, man. Shout out to Kent. On the Rock, D-Jack Reacts. Off the Crypto, Graham Morgan, Mark Gilroy. Mark Gilroy been here since last year too, March of 2021, man. Marlo Guy, Will Calloway, Israel #1, my boy. I'm gonna see my motherfucking boy for Thanksgiving. Your opinion is a lie. Hey, I've been messing with my stream deck here. Once I do my next OBS broadcast, I've been lining up all my shit right here, dude. It's fucking funny. Yeah, I've been working with it. I have no clue. I don't know about that, man. I don't know if they found him yet. It would be nice to know, right? Let's see who else we got here. Gregory Milk and Stuff. Nicotine 69, Pedro Reyes, Mighty McDaniels, Osmond Bramble. Been here since a minute. Osmond, my boy. Joe Gonzalez, man. Missionary filmmaker. He was kind of fucking around with it. Yo, 5781. Shout out to 5781. Shout out to Michael H. Long. Who am I serving up for dinner, man? We could serve up Mizukami if you want, man. He put out another video like a dumb shit. Stupid asshole won't stay off fucking social media, man. Stupid fuck, dude. Puts up a new channel like a dipshit. And basically comes back out saying the same bullshit he was just recently, man. Donna Babel, shout out to Donna Babel. Brandon Moser, Dragon Renner. Shout out to Ramon Miller, Nancy Chucks, Ramon Mason. Big shout out to you guys, man. All right, sorry. Yeah. We could do Josiah and Josiah Mizukami. Do you want to see this fucking clown? Hold on, stand by. Stand by, my friends. I will present Josiah Mizukami to you, my friends. Michael Long. I'm not going to talk about that here, man. I'm not going to. Yo, Tommy Gunn in the motherfucking house.
Hey, bro. How's it going?
Tommy Gunn.
Like my seance earlier?
Fuck yeah, I did. I was doing a fucking naked rain dance on the roof at the same time, my man. Yes, I was. I was like, "There's my boy Tommy Gunn." I was like, "Yeah, boy, let me get in on this. There's my boy Tommy Gunn doing a seance." I'm like, "Woo, woo, woo, woo!" Jump in on it.
I got my
Biotech
candle.
Construction. Big shout out to Biotech Construction. So here we have the Josiah Mizukami.
That
And
guy's crazy.
yeah, have you been watching any of his shit?
I caught this morning and it was just like, what the flip is he talking about?
Pretty far out, right? Compared to David, right? What do you make of this? What do you make, Tom, with your experience, like with
He's
David?
got better, he's younger, he's in better shape, he's got better hairline, all these things that's
Uh-huh.
gonna attract possibly like young women because
Okay.
one thing they study is how these serial killers get followings, and I could see him
Hmm.
kind of he's clearly got this sexual thing going on.
Right.
Um, so yeah, like I'm glad you're nipping it in the bud because
Yeah.
um, honestly, I'm just like this is too far out there. Like I did it with David,
Hmm.
never again. But
Yeah.
that's just my own seance. But I'm glad you're doing this because this guy needs to be addressed.
What do you make of it though, as compared to David and Mizukami? Like, is this guy more extreme than David, or is David more extreme?
It's to me it's pretty. I mean, they're comparable and different. Like this guy has that irrational confidence that
Hmm.
is scary, but he doesn't threaten people with death directly like David does. It's more indirect, I think,
Yep.
but still threatening with and he did all this explanation of pedophilia and stuff that does
Hmm.
make you kind of wonder why is he going so in depth with explaining the pedo stuff.
Right. Right. That was my question. Why has he got to go so into depth? It's like it's all he's trying to justify something, in my opinion. Like I said, everybody's opinion here is a lie, but that's what it sounds like he's trying to do. And you
Um,
listen to the guy, and he's definitely on the scale of mental illness, man. Smash that like. He's definitely up there on mental illness, man. And
yes,
that's the most concerning thing about it.
and it's topical. Like this guy is just coming on the scene, and
Hmm.
you know, versus David, it's been ongoing. So again, it's great that you're here and we're here to address it
Yeah.
because um, if it's just like your typical evangelical, they won't Christians won't talk about this guy because they'll just be like, well, he's not in our jurisdiction, but
Yeah.
that doesn't
Yep.
mean people aren't following him.
Yeah, and that's the scary thing about it is we still got to educate people about
Yeah.
him, because if not, people are going to fall right into his trap, man. And you know from experience too, and I'm not saying that to be a dick, but I'm just saying, from experience how these people work, It's real subtle, the changes, but with this guy it's pretty kind of it's not pretty kind of it's far out extreme.
They take your money.
Yeah. Dude, this guy's asking for $100 million on this global democratic voting system. I live it, and I don't need to test it because I live it. It's just
It
something
sounds
that I
like
created.
he's comfortable. Like it sounds like he has enough money to not be uncomfortable.
I know otherwise. No, he does
Oh,
not.
he's not.
No.
Okay, I'm glad because I know there's. Look, I gave David, you know, hundreds to thousands of dollars on credit. Um, that like snowballed from there in my life, and so I can imagine somebody doing the same for this guy.
Yeah, I think somebody has only given him like $55, man. It's
Good.
not much. Yeah. Like, this guy ultimately needs help, and I think, I in it I feel bad for the guy in a sense, but at the same time, it's like, at what point are our elected officials going to step in and grab their sack and be like,
Mhm.
or their ovaries, whatever the case, whatever you want to call it, because there are elected officials that are women as well. When are elected officials going to step in and step up to the game and be like, whoa, 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 wait a second here, you know? Why
I
do
yeah.
so many people have to say so much for it to happen? My question is in this whole thing is there's a lot of concerned people, right? My question, right? Because this guy's claiming religion and God, at what point do we step in? Does the government step in and say, okay, you are now a danger to society and yourself? We're going to go ahead and violate your rights because of this, because you have now become a danger to everybody else. But they get to throw God in there and it's all cool, you know? Like him trying to justify the whole pedophilia thing. That's just, dude, out of fucking control.
I don't know, Alex, but your platform is growing, and I have actually a certain following and influence in different spheres myself.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I was watching your game earlier too. That's pretty cool, man. I was having a
yeah,
blast with
Marvel
it.
Snap. It's
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man.
it's by the same people that made Hearthstone
Mhm.
from like World of Warcraft and
Mhm.
Blizzard.
Yeah.
And it's like no play to win mechanics. It's all, just based on skill.
Mhm.
Because I played Hearthstone, and I spent $200 on a deck, and it was a pretty good deck for like a month, and then a new set came out.
Yeah. It's like with the phones. It's like you get a phone, and then it's like 6 months later, a new phone comes out, and your old
Yeah,
phone is shit. It really is. But yeah, Mr. Karen Wood, we're talking about. I mean, we're gonna keep it kind of an open cult chat night. We could talk about the fivefold movement, Benny Hinn, talk about David, Josiah. We could bring Kenneth Copeland up in the chat.
well,
Portugal mission.
again, Alex, your channel, I want to see it grow because like 10 years ago, I would have freaked out. This was when like the new atheism was like more hyped and new. But I
Yeah,
think that even back then, that served the purpose of like,
yeah,
I was in that world of evangelicalism, and I still am a Christian, but we got kind of weird and,
yeah,
wacky.
yeah.
And so I would like to see your platform grow, to be just like a positive reinforcement.
Oh, what do you think, in your opinion? And you're a believer, and I respect everybody's belief here. The only time I don't respect it is when you pull shit like David's doing and fucking people over. That's when I don't respect it. In your
Right.
opinion, what caused the Christians? And this is just your opinion, right? We're being open minded here about
My
this. And
opinion is a lie.
yeah, your opinion's a fucking lie.
I'm going to move that chair. It's really bothering me.
No, dude, what you got to?
Or maybe I'll just tilt my camera. It probably looks worse me standing up and stuff. Like,
No, I don't care. No, do
we're
what you got
just
to do, man. It makes the live stream real, dude. It lets us know we're human, dude. You know what I'm
we're
saying?
real humans,
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like I get it, dude. Fuck, yeah, nobody's perfect,
and
dude.
our
Fuck.
opinions are lies.
Yeah, the chair looks fucking beautiful right there. Leave it right there. It has its
Thank you.
purpose. What, in your opinion, what caused the Christians to kind of go wacky, as you so said?
Lack of feedback from people like you, or people who have you get into an echo.
Marlon Jones in the house. Sorry, man.
Yeah,
So no feedback. Okay. No feedback from, say, the public, the government.
because like, bro, or like for example, I joined the Catholic Church, and that really helped me deprogram from David.
Mm-hmm.
But they would get into arguments about whether you receive communion on the hand or on the tongue, and that was really important to them. But I was just like,
Yeah.
you guys, like, I don't know, it just and maybe that's important to them, but just like, I don't know, there's a lot of other things in the world going on right now.
Yeah. Yeah. More important things we could focus on. Yeah.
Maybe and so like in David's case, like I still will like simp for David compared to freaking Josiah, because at least David is claiming to have feats, like of
Yeah.
miracles and people, versus Josiah is just like he has like the big brain of God, and
I,
yeah, just
I,
like,
I don't think he's got the big brain of God.
or he's claiming, right?
No, I know. I'm just playing, bro. I know he doesn't, but
Uh-uh.
it's like you see how extreme these guys are, though, man. Hell yeah, Marlon, spill it, brother. Drop it, man. Drop it, brother. What you
Like
got, man?
these guys like Josiah who don't have, because at least with David, you have people like claiming actual miracles happen, and I had some, paranormal stuff that I perceive to have happened myself.
Mhm,
Um, and with Josiah, he just has a super irrational confidence, but
mhm,
it's just in his words, and for me, in a Pentecostal background, it was like the kingdom of God is not a matter of talk but of power. First
mhm,
Corinthians 4:20, to quote a verse. We were like believing that, if I'm doing a seance like I joked about earlier, or
mhm.
anything, like there's going to be tangible results. And with Josiah, I don't know what the tangible results even
Yeah,
are.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, man. You guys got any questions, man? You got damn, this is open chat, dude. Spill it, Marlon. Spill it, my brother. Love questions here, man. Brings the room together, man. It gets everybody talking because that's the thing. We're kind of talking cults here tonight, and
Do you know if he's selling a cryptocurrency or what's this economic thing he's doing?
the GDVS system, dude. It's all bullshit. It's like it's not even an actual physical system from the way it sounds like. It's just some made up fucking like bullshit ass
It's a
currency.
shit coin. I mean, maybe it sounded like a shit coin.
Dude, it's not even a shit coin, bro. It's not even Bitcoin. It doesn't even have like any kind of functioning currency to back it up. Like you know how we have gold to back our shit up, right? Well, this has absolutely nothing to back it up. He's trying to compare it to some form of like Bitcoin or something, which it's absolutely not.
Yeah. So it's kind of funny because in the cryptocurrency world, I joke about how like there's a lot of cults there, that form, and I
Yep.
joke with my friends in that world, like, well, at least in cryptocurrency, you get paid money to join their cults for
I
these
know, right?
coins. Yeah.
That's too funny, bro. That's too funny. I love it.
Yeah, because in crypto, like, you join early and you get other people to buy your coins at higher prices, and but at least like people are getting more money than some of these poor suckers at David that are just year after year, they're just coming again and again, and it's sad, man, really sad.
This is a good question, Marlon Jones. How and why is it people follow the person and not the word? I did it with Islam. I was following more the person than the word, and he's dead now, but he was a piece of raw shit. Okay, so you were following the person, not the word. Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah, for me personally, like
Hmm.
when like they talk about Jesus and stuff, and there's a lot of distinctives to Christianity. I don't know if that was his angle or what he meant by that.
Yeah, that's often what I question too. Is I don't want to say the lack of common sense, but why do it's? I don't see Jesus standing up on the stage in church. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm at with it. Like, dude, what if Jesus was standing up on stage in church every fucking day, dude? Would people be acting differently? Would we still have the David Taylors in the world? You know?
Yeah, like the incompetence of like the leadership, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'm with you there. Yeah. Like and that's something I think that's brought up. Somebody brought up is do do these church leaders go in it with good intentions? And are they corrupted by that greed? Like I would like to think that people are intrinsically good going into things, right? Like especially being a pastor. Like if you're going to go work with God, right? I would think that you got a good head on your shoulders. You're a good person, your morals are set straight. You know, again, we're all human, we're all going to make mistakes, but I would like to think that somebody that's going to serve God would want to have like, a pretty solid set of morals.
Yeah.
But obviously, are these people corrupted by it?
Not
Do they
banging your wife and kids.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, not screwing around with your with your congregation's wives and shit like that. I mean, come on, man. Not calling your wife in the congregation that she's a slut and that God gave her to you? Come on, man.
Yeah,
Like
that guy was funny.
Doyle Davidson. God gave her to me. Her name's Lisa. God, man. And that's the thing. It's like you see some of these guys, man. And Doyle Davidson, man, like, dude, what would you guys do if you went to a church and you saw some asshole like that talking about his wife being a slut and her name's Lisa and that God gave her to him?
Dude, I don't know.
Oh, man. Holy shit. That would be better than a comedy show, man.
Yeah, that those
Oh, that's a
people
good
in
one,
that
Marlon.
room were scarred that day.
Yeah. This is what I think. I think the money, accolades, and power change their initial intentions. That's where I was going with it, Marlon. I think it's like people get a taste of the power and the money and the accolades, and that changes their intentions, man. Or they say like all good roads are paved with good intentions, or all roads are paved with good intentions.
Or the road that highway to hell is paved with good intentions.
Yeah. Yep. I think you brought up a scam and what people want their fucking money back. That's what I think. Yeah, man. Fuck, people hate getting scammed, dude. People hate
Yeah,
fucking
if
being.
David's people are listening, I would like my money back because at one point they said you could get your money back, and I could probably pull up the credit report and everything. I would like my money back.
Yeah, see, and that's something we could talk about with these is the financial abuse behind it, Tom.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Because yeah, I don't see any results from giving him $1,000 on a credit card like he told us to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did that shit,
And,
and I was a college graduate at the time too.
and think of how many other people he's fooled by saying that. Saying that,
Oh
oh, just put $1,000 on your credit card, you know?
no, because the shitty thing is when I like started asking too many questions, basically the narrative is, well, that's why your blessing didn't come because you opposed the man. Don't touch God's anointed. So it's just like you get roped in more and deeper and deeper.
Kind of like Catherine Crick, huh? That fucking psycho.
Yeah, don't touch God's anointed with her crazy face.
Don't touch Catherine Crick because she's God's anointed. I think that fucking psycho's on tonight too, man. I'm not sure.
She needs some like Nickelodeon slime to be like splashed on her face.
I know, right? Like from like what was it? Double Dare. You remember that show on Nickelodeon?
With the green slime.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Where she gets a bunch of fucking slime just fucking dumped on her. Yep.
She needs to get green slimed.
That would be perfect. Where it's like the physical challenge, and it's just like all that slime just fucking comes down all over her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could dig that, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I could dig that.
Just wiping it off her face and stuff.
Yeah, Marlon Jones. He was. Yeah, Tom was only in for what, like a month or two? You said, Tom, but it was long enough, though, Marlon.
Like I came there very determined, and they let me in for like a month, 2 months, I think, and they kicked me out on the night of my birthday. And I stayed in Michigan, but they even they said, don't let them stay at your house. And I ended up like getting connected with some like new age people at a new age fair. And I got like my first psychic reading because I volunteered at new age. Because like, okay, like Jesus' best friend just kicked me out of his church. So I'm going to go volunteer at the psychic fair. And that was actually a great experience. Thank you, sir. Salute to you as well, Marlon Jones. You're looking very fit in that picture.
It's
Looks
got some
good.
private.
And
Marlon
then
get crunk.
um
What Marlon Jones?
I think I remember the guy's name. It was like Ralph Kinder or something that used to go to David's church. Um I might have it saved on my phone, but he gave me like $100 to like drive back from Michigan to Florida. And somehow I got connected with him and I got out of there. Like I remember driving back into Florida the first time I left David's, And to me, it felt like a spiritual shift of like, oh, I'm safe. Like I'm out of that crazy house.
I could only imagine the weight that was off of you, like that, like what you were just saying, like that spiritual weight, man. Like that initial like lift of relief when you finally knew that you were clear of that place.
Bro, because I thought I was
I would
missing.
think, I would think it
Oh,
was. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I would think it would be almost like a gut feeling where it's like you'd want to throw up almost. You know, that you made it out kind of gig, like the release of adrenaline.
that's how it felt. And then there was the back and forth of the FOMO, fear of missing out, that maybe David is who he says he was, and I'm just going to be a piece of shit, nobody who's going to die in obscurity, while David, you know, has God Almighty himself come as a giant cloud man and be on the 6 o'clock news.
What was the last straw? Marlon got in here late. Well, they kicked it. I'll let him. They kicked him out though.
Yeah.
Marlon. Yeah, they kicked him out.
And then you have to basically grovel at that point. Like Michelle said, make a video, groveling more or less. You have to make a video groveling.
That's what they want you to do, huh? They want you to bend over and fucking just bow down to him, huh?
Kiss the ring, yeah.
Really?
Yep.
So when you fuck up, they want you to make a video asking for David's forgiveness.
Or God's forgiveness, yeah.
That's absolutely fucking ridiculous. Talk about manipulation and control, huh? Straight up.
I saw you. I see your comments on a lot of the old, across the years, all the videos, and this one guy, he's like saying, "Do you know this one guy? He made a video. He's like, it's really intense. It's a white guy, and he just like his eyes look like black in the video, like he looks almost possessed. But he's like, David's a true man of God, and he's just sitting outside. I can't exactly describe the video, but basically somebody made one of these apology videos, and it was like scary just to watch it because
Really?
of the intensity of their emotions.
Yeah, have you been watching any of this stuff that they've been posting with Eli and Jenny and Angel? Man, some of those like spiritual slaying or whatever the hell they're doing, like slaying and praying in the spirit and shit, like
Mm-hmm.
dude, that stuff is really intense, man. Like Eli, he'll start praying, like he'll start like screaming in Spanish and shit, dude, when he gets like really into it. I'm like, damn, these guys are really like into it. Like they really believe it.
Bro, you just gotta pull out your military background and throw it right back out them, because it is kind of an intimidation tactic.
David's dad's like, I wish I would have pulled out.
Oh, yikes! That's
Yo,
hard.
big
He was
boy in the motherfucking house. Sorry, I got to give a shout out to the people coming in, dude, when they come in. Sorry, Tom. Baker boy in the house. Welcome to the chat. Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping in.
You got your vape. I'm gonna take a hit of my vape.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, it's built on fear, Marlon. Yeah. A lot of these cults, it's all built on fear. I'm so glad, dude, that using it sucked it and ruined your life when David Cash cows the whole thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's real talk, man. Because, dude, I'm curious if there's any, like, fucking Muslim culture or anything like that, Marlon. I'd be real interested to see the dynamics of one of those, my man. I really would. I would be really interested to see the dynamics of, say, like a Muslim cult or a fucking Buddhist cult. You know, something really different, I guess. Where's the convoy at?
Let us know. Like I said, well, David was enough, and I could dwell on David. Like I said, this channel has really helped me to process this and to start, moving forward in ways that I hadn't before. That I just kind of left it on the back burner, and this channel is helping me to actually process it in ways I had not before.
Yeah, we want you to process it here, man, that we don't feel alone doing it, dude. Because, like, we know that people coming out of cults, it's hard for them to talk about, like, We're not here to shun people, man. We're more interested in the dynamics. I'm more interested in the psychology of it, man. I'm very interested in cult psychology, man. It blows my mind how, and I'm not putting anybody down for this or anything. It just blows my mind how one person can control people like that. You know, that is really interesting to me. It that that thought makes my gears turn. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? Like the whole dynamic of it, the one man, like the David, right? The David of the cult. Then you got all the followers and everything, and people that are just ready to bow down and bend over backwards for him, man.
It's crazy to see. I think there's like a lot of dark triad personality traits involved,
Okay.
which that's dark triad is psychopathy,
Yep.
narcissism, and Machiavellianism.
See it, and with Josiah, dude, he's like all of those, dude. He's like Machiavellianism, fucking narcissism. He's sociopath. He's Josiah's manic, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He's manic. I think that's just what I'm guessing. Like, and we're witnessing a manic episode. Same with David. Like when we saw him last year, and he was looking like shit, like he is this year. I think, I think that was when we were seeing him at his worst. Like when he was coming out during like the his birthday and shit, and he just looked like the fucking marshmallow man and shit. You know, he
Mm-hmm.
did. He looked like shit, man. And he comes out just acting like a complete asshole the whole time,
Yep.
yelling at his staff. Come on, Tony, get this, fix this. Like, be more of an asshole, David. He's all, yeah, I could. I could be more of an asshole.
Luther Burger.
Luther Burger. Just throw me a Luther Burger. How is it done? You know, that's it. It's Col- Marlon Jones. You know, man, from what I've been reading and learning and studying about is cult psychology. It's subtle, man. The behavior modification is subtle. That's kind of what I found out. They say I've been paying real close attention to like the Scientology channel, man, and he talks about a lot of real shit, and there's like a lot of these ex Scientologists coming out, um, and these are up high Scientologists, and it's just about the subtle changes in the manipulation, man, and it happens. They compare it. Ex Scientologists are comparing it to putting a frog in a pot of water, right, a cold pot of water, and then putting it on a stove and heating it up real slow. That's what they compare cult psychology to. And that's dude, that's sketchy, dude.
Yeah, man, that's a great analogy.
Yeah. Yeah, David bullies his staff. Fuck yeah, he bullies his staff. Heck yeah. He sure does. There's people that come out.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely, man. It's all fear. That's all fear tactic. And you know who takes a lot of the bullying too, St. Paris? Is Michelle.
Yep.
They come in slow and jump on any weakness they see. Absent authority, absent parenting. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. All of it. All of it, man. And you know what, Marlon Jones? David's an absolute fucking shark at it, man. He knows. He knows because he'll ask people. Yeah, anybody who says they talk to Jesus and ask for money, that's a pretty big red fucking flag. Yo, Israel #1 in the motherfucking house. What up, what up, what up? Israel #1 in the motherfucking house. That's my boy. That's my boy right there. I break bread with that guy, man. That's my homie right there.
Oh, y'all met up and meet
Yeah.
real life.
Yeah, Israel #1. Yeah, that's my brother from another mother, dude. Yeah. He's ex-military like me. Good homie. Spent Thanksgiving with them last year and probably gonna do it again this year. Yeah. Yeah.
He's the one that spoke about David's house in Israel. Like he told you it was bullshit.
Yeah, fuck yeah, that's my boy right there. Dude, my boy's Jewish. My boy's Jewish. He was like, when I told him about it, he's like, all right, check this out, bro. He's like, first of all, David's not Jewish, so there's no fucking way he's gonna be able to buy a house in Israel.
Yeah.
First, you gotta be Jewish. There's all these laws that protect Jewish land rights, man. They're not gonna give David, all right? They're not gonna give some fucking skull cap wearing fucking wannabe prophet, right? Fucking land in Israel. They're gonna give it to the Israelites first, man. They're not gonna give it to David.
Yeah.
Dude, they're gonna be like, yeah, right, dude, the fuck out of here. Crazy, dude. So yeah, that's my boy, dude. When we my boy's pretty educated, man. He knows his shit, dude. He's full on Jewish and everything, man. So he
Nice.
yeah, he speaks Hebrew and shit, dude. So it's like, yeah, man, when I told him about it. Yeah, yeah. So David and the Palestinians and everyone who wants land can have it. No war or anything now. I know, man. Dude, it's that land's been being fought over for what, thousands of years, man. It's a modern day holy war over there still, man. You got the Iron Dome. You ever watch the videos on the Iron Dome?
That's amazing technology.
Yeah. Yep. Telling you, Chris Com. Telling you, man. YouTube fucking hates my channel, bro.
I got notifications for you.
Did you see some people do?
I had to set it to all. I set it to all for you.
Yeah, some dudes, people set their shit to all and they still don't get on my notifications, bro.
Really?
Mhm. Like, remember how you're talking like political dissonance shit? You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, real shit. Yeah, see, homie says Iron Dome saved my life in 2019, so he's over there and shit. You know, so
It's
yeah, for
wild.
David, so for David to come out and say, "Oh, we bought a house in Israel." Hold on, let me call him the homie Israel number one. Hey, bro, David said he bought a house in Israel. He's like, yeah, fucking right, he did. Here's why he didn't. So yeah, and when there is a scheduled stream. Oh shit. Okay. Hmm. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't know what the fuck is going on with YouTube, man. It's dude, YouTube is they're
What's up,
allowing the
Chris Calm?
huh?
I said, good to see Chris Calm.
Yeah, YouTube, Chris, good to see you, brother. They're allowing the Josiah Mizukami the Josiah Messiah to be back on YouTube. Yeah,
He's
David
like
bought a
20 years old.
Josiah Messiah. He's 37 is what he told me.
Oh, okay. He's got that young look.
Yeah, but he's creeper, bro. He's like stranger danger.
Yikes.
Yeah, bro, like that full of stranger danger.
Have you seen the music video "Elastic Heart" by Sia?
No.
I really like that song, and not to be like left field, but it's people are kind of weirded out by the music video.
Yeah.
It's got like Shia LaBeouf and Sia doing like performative dance, but I don't know. Like I think there's good people on both sides, maybe,
Yeah.
but basically, like I'll like a music video, and so I like "Elastic Heart" by Sia, and then I look it up, and I'm just like, this is not what I expected.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. On boy.
I don't know. That was a little left field, though. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good, bro. Kept Conway. I know I was getting Chris Com's messages today.
Oh, I think they were grifting off of the Convoy of Freedom with the Convoy of Miracles.
There's no way they could have. There's no way.
No,
No. No, there's no way. No, I don't think
like they were trying to like get the coattails of it. I'm saying.
yeah, see, but David's is completely different though. Here's what I think. What David was doing with those videos and shit, like those videos, all he did was he just rented those trucks out.
Mm-hmm.
He just rented those trucks out, had them filled so we could get down there. That's it.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, I like seeing someone call in. Um, oh, thanks, Marlon.
Of calling you. I love you calling his fat ass by his first name, David. Last question. Do Do you guys think Fat Boy David in lots of religious circles?
That's why he talked a big talk, and even when I was there, like he liked the audience audibly reacting, and I think even like my tone of voice, to be completely frank, was very like skeptical and sounding like because it was not a lot of people there. The few services we had, like I actually had some small services with David of maybe like less than 50 people, maybe like under 30 people.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Well,
he talked a big talk, but you know the results weren't what he claimed.
yeah, but the thing is also who's gonna. I watched the videos and you can see the truck driver just standing there with his arms folded, just waiting for everybody to drop the food. It was kind of funny. You could tell who the truck driver was, right? And then the truck's back there with Jam and Mai on it, and you don't even see any of the other cult members out there fucking helping. And it's like, okay, well, no, they didn't. They just showed shit being unloaded, but you know what? One of the trucks that was being unloaded, you couldn't tell if it was theirs or not. Jazz Piper. That was the problem. It showed a truck being unloaded, but it didn't show Jam and Mai on the side. Yeah, it was all fucking show. It was all for show, Chris Com. Yeah, it was all bullshit, Jazz Piper. It was all show. They say, oh, well, we did this convoy of miracles. Yeah, show us some fucking receipts then. Where'd you get the money from? Because you know fucking damn well David isn't going to spend money on those kind of supplies. Yeah,
So,
that's...
sorry.
No, good.
Oh, that's interesting, Tampa. Because I'm in Florida as well. But I wanted to say this real quick. The results thing. I said this before. He went around like bopping us on the head one time, and nobody was getting slayed in the spirit. And actually, his security guards slammed my ass in the seat. But then on a Sunday morning, Kathleen was preaching, and later she had a prayer line, and she prayed for me. And even still, like I kind of had to let it happen, but I did have like a very kind of gentle slaying in the spirit that like you feel it, like
Yeah.
as somebody who's part of that world, like if you have it happen with Benny Hinn, like they're claiming that like I have friends that went to Benny Hinn, and I'm just telling you, they claim that like it hit them, like there was like energies that like knocked them down, or there was another one like the Laughing Revival. I have a friend that she was like caught up in a Laughing Revival, so I'm of the opinion these things are real. But my point is like David didn't slay him in the spirit, but Kathleen actually did. Ironically.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Thank you, sir.
It's my boy Marlon.
I feel very strongly about this, like many of us here.
Did he ever try to blow on you, make you fall over?
Oh my god, that's yeah. I've seen him do that in videos, but not in person.
I'll bet his fucking breath smells like a jar of fucking rancid fucking mayonnaise. Like it's been sitting out, like it's probably like a jar of mayonnaise that's been sitting out for like a week in the sun, in the hot sun. Yep. Here we go. This is my boy right here, Tom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It is a lot of like money involved. Like,
yep.
So like Pentecostal NAR, one example is Ryan Lestrange is like the newer version, but he was trained by like Norval Hayes, I think. And like these are big names. Norval Hayes. And so Norval Hayes was a businessman. He died in 2018. And he was a part, there was like, Israel number one probably knows about like the Full Gospel Businessmen Club. And I met some of these people who were like adults that I met them when I was in university. And yeah, it does, like you have like these like success prosperity preachers, like the ones in LA and Joel Osteen, and I don't know. It's like
Joel Osteen's a piece of shit.
Yeah. Oh, look at the doggy.
Marley says, David, you're a piece of shit.
it's a piece of shit when your congregations, when it's like Deborah Frazier, can she please have $100,000? And he's like, don't be ridiculous.
Yeah, you know what's funny too, is that you don't ever hear David mention Debbie.
No.
It's always it's always about like Susan now. Like he's already used Debbie up, and it's probably like
Mm-hmm.
he's probably not even mentioning Susan anymore at this point.
Isn't that fucked up?
Yeah, yeah, he's used Debbie up. Now he's got Susan. Now she's used up. Now he's got to find somebody else.
Bro, it's so fucked up. They just get discarded.
Yeah, yeah. Debbie's of no use anymore. Chris Com. Yep, you're absolutely right, dude. He used Debbie up just like he's good at, right? That's what he's good at, is using these people up, using their money up, financially abusing them, fucking them over, and then brooming them. Yeah.
Bro, do you
Yep.
have a bug in there? Something's flying around.
Fuck yeah, I got bugs, dude.
Okay, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
I've had like weird lights appear in my videos sometimes. I thought, oh, maybe Alex has an angel appearing in his video.
Miley says, I'm the angel. Marilyn says, bullshit, I am. I'm the angel, daddy. She's like, I like to eat cat shit, though. she's under my bed right now. Been out in the yard eating cat shit today.
Yeah, that's not good. Cat
Yep.
shit.
Yeah, he's best friend until he gets the money into his accounts. Yep. This is how it goes. You're reviewed as powerful in the Holy Spirit the higher up you are in the ministry. Yep.
That's true.
Yep. David says, it's the Luther burger that I look for, everybody. It's not the cheeseburger. It's not the Big Mac. It's the Luther burger. David's like, you guys need to get in the spirit.
They were so mean to me when I left.
They were, huh? They're fuckers, aren't they? Like
They
really
were
are.
like incredibly mean and nasty when I was in like a really vulnerable state.
Yeah, and it's like they get at you when you're in that vulnerable state, and that's it. That's the fucked up part about it, is like they know you're vulnerable, and they
They
use
do.
that to their fucking advantage. And David does that too, like the piece of shit that he is.
They know. And that girl you had me message, I talked to her a little bit, and she had the same thing happen to her.
Yeah, they're fucking assholes, man. They're fucking assholes when people leave.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, how can so-called Christians, right, treat people like that? Michelle's like, we're not Christians, we're concubines.
And I'll say it again, I wanted to kind of do what you're doing now, Alex, but I couldn't really pull it together. So I'm just going to thank you again, because this is helping me process it in a way that I haven't been able to for years.
Yeah. And that's the important part, is about being able to process it, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you had to sign an NDA.
They did after I left. They introduced that.
Oh, really?
NDA, yeah.
Hey, anybody out there that's in this cult that's scared of that NDA, don't fucking worry about it, all right? Trust me, I've already talked to a lot of different people about that NDA, and you know what they all told me? You could just wipe your ass with it, okay? It has no legal grounds.
That's funny.
Yeah, fuck yeah, we're stoked you got out, dude. Best fucking thing that happened to you, man. Get the fuck out. Yeah, they pray in the name of Jesus through David, yeah. NDA, these nuts, JMMI. No longer JMMI, but they still got the trucks, right? Still got the trucks. Yeah. Yeah, he's doing good, man. Works. John's got a job. Like, that's the thing. It's like, once you get, like, distance is the most important thing when you're getting out of a cult. You want to get as far away as possible as you can. You really do. The farther away you are, the better. Contact-wise, everything. You want to get the fuck away. Away, like, distance-wise. Like, from where David is, I would want to be across the fucking country. That's just me. You know, Tom went down to Florida. He went south, which is fine. I don't blame you. Nice state to live in, down by the beach and shit, you know?
This is my home state.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And it's like really psychological for a year. I mean, to this day, but the first year or two, it was like,
yeah,
really in my head. like I said, I joined the Catholic Church in like 2018, and that gave me a different grid to like break away and heal more. But for people that only are like Bible only believers, and the way David positions himself and the way he uses scripture, it gets really deep in your head, and you got to really, anyone that gets out of this, you have to grow a lot to get over it, in my opinion.
Yeah, you're talking years of deprogramming with some of these people. I was talking to I can't remember who I was talking to, but I'm thinking of the deprogramming that, say, Tony's going to have to go through, or Michelle's going to have to go through when they get out. Dude, think of the issues they're going to have if they ever get out. Or if they do get out, will they fall right into another type of movement similar to David's?
But I think they're watching our content on here.
Good, David, go fuck yourself.
I mean, I've had that thought too. And you said they're doing like videos recently of slaying in the spirit with like Jenny and Eli and stuff.
Yeah, see if we can find it.
Like I saw the one of the three of them, and like they just start like shouting like should have bought a Honda, should have bought a Honda.
Yeah.
I speak in tongues myself, but that's the joke. You know, should have bought a Honda is like the joke tongues.
Hey, wait, hold on. Is David live tonight? Is this asshole live right now? Hold on.
Is he out of shut away?
I think he might be live right now. Give me a second. Hang on. Let's see if this asshole's live. Hold up, yo.
I'm checking my YouTube.
Stand by. Stand by.
Believe the end time harvest remain to men and women of God who understand.
This is new. Man, he looks like shit.
Son,
He still looks like shit. Look at him.
that the greatest message that I ever to give him is yet to be preached.
के अभी तो अजीम तरीन कलाम उसके वसीला से प्रीच होने को.
David, you're fucking full of shit, and you look like shit too. Damn, look at him. Look at him. Man, he looks like shit.
And he says, tell him the third thing he says, tell is yet to come.
के अभी तो उसकी अजीम तरीन खिदमत शुरू होने को है. हालेलुया.
Yet to come.
अभी शुरू होने को है.
It looks like he's put on quite a bit of weight too, man.
Yeah.
And everyone connected to him
और हर वो
in
शख्स
Pakistan.
जो पाकिस्तान से उस
He can't look. He's only got 2 buttons right here. Oh man. Oh man.
के साथ connected है.
The greatest blessing is yet to come in your life.
हर वो शख्स जो अभी तक पास्टर अनवर फजल के साथ पाकिस्तान से राब्ते में है, उसकी जिंदगियों में भी बड़ी बरकत आने को है.
The greatest glory from heaven is yet to come.
वो आसमान से अजीम
David can spend money on food. Yeah, like what the
सा
fuck?
जलाल उनकी जिंदगियों में आने को है.
Now, people of God,
This is all new too. This is new shit right here from David.
अब जो खुदा के लोग
people of
हैं,
God, I've been in here, shut away inside the church for now over 2.5 years, almost 3 years.
मैं
I'm actually hiding from a federal lawsuit because I don't know how to pay my fucking bills.
2.5 साल तक अपने
Since I've been in here,
और जब से मैं
Since I've been in here, I've gained about 250 pounds and about 5,000 calories. And I've probably gained about 20 or 30 baker's dozens of Krispy Kreme donuts up my ass.
वहाँ हूँ.
he even confirmed and told me about the Queen's death in February, and I posted it on my Facebook.
The fuck out of here. You're so full of shit.
8 months before she died,
Such
in
a
a
liar.
face-to-face visitation.
और जब यीशु ने चेहरा बचेहरा मुझसे मिला और कलाम किया, तो फरवरी में ही मैंने पोस्ट लगा दी थी फेसबुक पर कि जो मलका बरतानिया है उसकी मौत
1st of February.
आप जो है वो 21 फरवरी की जो पोस्ट है मेरे फेसबुक पर इस हवाला से देख सकते हैं.
Jesus appeared face to face
यीशु
in a dream.
चेहरा बचेहरा मुझ पर जाहिर होता
It does. He looks like a fucking donut blimp. Okay.
है
In a dream.
ख्वाबों के जरिए
In a dream.
ख्वाबों के जरिए
And he began to say that she didn't have much longer to live in February of this year.
कि वो इस साल सिर्फ फरवरी तक जिंदा रहेगी
And I posted it.
और मैंने इस खबर को पोस्ट किया हमें अपनी नस्ल के अंदर इस रूह के खिलाफ जंग करनी है
It's a spirit of dishonor against the men of God.
ये वो पास्टर अनवर फजल से
Not
कितना
dishonor.
प्यार है, उनके साथ कितना ज्यादा है
I love his integrity.
और मैं इसकी अजमत को बहुत ज्यादा प्यार करता हूँ
He is a.
He
I
looks like
said
shit,
this in
man.
February, and you know she just died.
Yeah, see, that's his narcissism. That like people make reasonable criticisms, and he says you're dishonoring the man of God.
Yep. Saying,
That's
"Oh,
narcissism.
you can't talk about David E. Taylor like that because you're dishonoring the man of God. But God can't even heal my high cholesterol."
इस बात को जानते हैं
Yeah.
कि मिल्का बर्तानिया मर चुकी हैं
Like under the eyes, guys. This is where you could tell he's got really bad cholesterol. Like the big baggy.
यसु मसीह मुझ पर जाहिर हुआ पास्टर अनवर फजल के हवा
He looks like absolute fucking dog shit, man.
Yeah, he looks weak.
Look,
and I
he
don't want him
does.
to die, but he looks weak.
No, he does, man. He looks bad right here. Look at him. Man, David.
Like, yeah, you can see in the way he's moving, he looks sickly.
He does. He looks pretty sick, dude.
Like I'm not in the health I want to be in, but yeah,
Yeah.
you can see it with him.
Well, no, and he can't even button up all his buttons.
देर तक कभी भी चर्च को बंद नहीं किया
The longest I did was either 4 to 6 months.
ज्यादा से ज्यादा 4
He doesn't even know his longest showed away.
या 6 माह का अरसा होगा जब मैंने ऐसा किया होगा
But the glory has been amazing in this place.
लेकिन
I'm actually hiding because I'm facing a federal lawsuit.
उस जगह पर खुदा का जलाल अजीम तरीके से बरसता रहा
And I look forward when I come out of here, when I come to Pakistan, there shall be a measure of glory that will fall upon the whole nation
He's all, one thing they forgot to measure is my shirt size.
as Jesus appeared and spoke to me.
और जैसा कि यीशु ने मुझसे कलाम किया है जब मैं मुल्क पाक
He absolutely, man, he
पाकिस्तान
looks
के
really
अंदर
bad.
आऊंगा तो यहाँ पर खुदा का अजीम जलाल जाहिर होगा उसकी कुव्वत और मौसाद अभी
Yeah,
वो
his
खूब अजीम
eyes,
हो
under the
रहे
eyes.
हैं
I wish it was better quality, man. I wish we could see better quality, but man, he looks like absolute dog shit here, everybody.
Word of knowledge from the Holy Spirit I'm getting now.
और हिकमत का
Without honor, the anointing will not come upon a man strong enough to reap the harvest.
और वो इस बात को भी जानता है कि इज्जत के बगैर एक खुदा का खादम
Look at him here. Oh, look at him right here. Oh, wait till you get the pause. Look at him.
He's gotta get healthier.
Oh man, he's in bad shape.
It's bad.
Yeah, man.
Like, I don't want him to die. I actually, like I said, I wanted him to produce the results that he was promising. That's what I wanted.
I would love to see him produce just any type of result.
Yeah. Man. That's what I wanted. I wanted him to produce. And I think, if I could just say this, I think they know what we're talking about to an extent, but they're going to start just ignoring, not completely, but they're just going to keep doing their thing.
Yeah. Hey, Jazz Piper, hey, every one of these fucking mansions they own has a gym in it, bro. And you know what has dust on it? All the motherfucking gym equipment, because nobody there uses it. Especially not David. Like, look at him. He looks like
Look at him.
Yeah, like you get certain freeze frames. Look at him right there. Hold the mic. He's like, I wish this was a corn dog.
Oompa Loompa.
And all you need to do is paint him orange to look like a fucking Oompa Loompa, and you take him back to fucking Loompa Land. He's like, I'm not an Oompa Loompa, but I do like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. He's like, I like to go to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and eat all the food. He's like, I like to go and drink the chocolate out of the river. That's what I like to do. Chocolate out of the river. Remember, like Augustus Gloop? That's me. Marley, I get it, bro.
Your dog's so cute.
He's needy sometimes too. He's all, hey, don't talk to them. Talk to me, motherfucker. He's all, they're not here for you. They're actually here to watch me. He's all, people watch more videos about dogs on YouTube anyways than your bullshit. Marley Savage, dude. Like when he talks shit, like he goes for the fucking throat, dude. He does not give a fuck. He will dog anybody out because
My
he's like,
dog.
he's in doggy years. He's like, I don't know. He's old in doggy years, dude. He's what it is like every year is 7 years in doggy years.
Yeah.
He's probably like, dude, Marley in regular years is probably like, dude, 15 or 16, bro, maybe 17.
Wow.
Yeah, he's old man, dude. So he don't give a fuck.
That's
He'll tell everybody to fuck off. See, look at him, he's being needy. See, like if I don't pay attention to him, like watch, if I put my hand down and shit, like he'll fucking tell me like, hey, motherfucker, I'm right here.
He's like over 100 years.
Yeah, it's like, dude, he's over 100 in dog years, dude. So he gives no fucks, dude. He gives no fucks.
Yeah.
He's all, fuck David. David's a piece of shit.
आता है जो सारे मुल्क और सारे बड़े आजम की तारीकी पर गालिब आ जाती है बोलो खुदा यीशु मसीह की darkness तारीकी
is leaving whole continents in this last hour.
In this whole last hour, everybody's leaving the dark continent because of David E. Taylor. Look at him. Fucking delusional, man. Look at him.
Okay, can I say something?
Fuck yeah.
Like, since I left David, you know, I got into politics and stuff, and they call this phrase called the end of history.
Yeah.
And it seems like a lot of boomers and people around David's age, like they need it to be the end of history when history just keeps going. Like,
Alan Reynolds all the way from England. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Keep talking, man. I'm sorry.
So I found this concept or phrase called the end of history, and it seems like whether it's like the return of Jesus or the presidential election,
yeah,
or a war with World War III with Russia, it's like this generation was indoctrinated with this theology of, like, I grew up believing that Jesus was coming back at any moment. For large portions of my childhood, I would see piles of clothing, and if nobody was home, I would think I got left behind from the rapture. And these all have the same kind of programming in the back of their mind where they need, like, this guy's on death's door in certain ways, so he kind of needs it to be the end of history because of his narcissism. You know, like it needs to be the end of history, but it's not. Like, we're gonna keep going.
God, look at him. He's all, I need to wipe all the fucking donut glaze and I'm sweating out of my pores off. Hang on, everybody.
You know, and the world's changing so fast, it's hard for all of us to keep up. But it's like, if he has like God come as a giant cloud man like Moses in the Bible, and it's just on the nightly news, like, more power to him. I hope it happens.
Right. Mikey in the motherfucking house. 8 billion donuts, not people. He's all, I'm going to save 8 billion donuts, not people.
Yeah, I think it's just like they needed to be the end of it. I had a pastor right before I came to David's that claimed that this one verse in the Bible showed that the world was 6,000 years old and we were at the end of that period. And then the New Testament was like the past 2,000 years. The Old Testament was like 5,000 years or something, 4,000 years. And then, you know, something about like Jesus is going to tarry for a little while. So here we are in 2020, and it's like any day now it's going to happen.
I just had a comment come across the channel. Vessel of Mercy, big shout out to you. And thank you for recognizing this. Pretty sad when people who aren't saved expose these people, but yet people who claim to be Christian can't see.
I think the verse is, a day of the Lord is 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is like a day. And then they say that we're just living in this like 7,000 year timeline since Adam. It's some like when you're such a Bible thumper, like
Yeah.
like I have been in my life, I understand completely how you get into these mindsets.
Yeah. Yeah. How about you expose my last church, New Destiny Ministry Center in Kingsport, Tennessee, Pastor Jared Manning. Okay, let's take a peek. I am on it. Let's take a peek here. So this person just had a request. Let's take a peek. I'm happy to oblige. Vessel of Mercy. How about you expose my last church, New Destiny Ministry Church Center in Kingsport, Tennessee. Let's take a peek here what she's got. Let's see here. His name is Jared Manning. I think I've heard of this guy. Let's see here. New Destiny Ministry. Yeah, here we go. Let's take a peek here.
I'm glad we got to see David make fresh content, though.
Yeah, I know. I kind of want to go back to that, but I will definitely look into this one for this lady here.
Yeah, let's see this New Destiny church. I'm down.
Okay, let's take a peek here. Let's see. Trying to find the most recent.
Pastor Jared Manning.
Yeah, Jared Manning. Oh, crazy.
That knows his voice. Oh, hallelujah. That's the reason
Oh,
why when
man.
he said Lazarus come forth, nobody else in that tomb came out, because my sheep know my voice, and a stranger they will not follow. But when he said,
Of course, Book of Acts, the fucking fivefold fucking scam.
Mhm.
Always preach the whole fucking scam, like the Book of Acts. That's where it's like they get a lot of their. Oh, you need to lay all your gifts at the apostles' feet because it says so in the Book of Acts. No, they're taking that shit out of context.
Lazarus
Yep.
come forth.
all
Lazarus
bullshit.
is the one that
Bullshit.
came up out of that grave. I'm telling you, saints, it is our hope. If we let go of that hope for some other crazy doctrine, we have lost the word of God. There is nothing in the scripture to subsist.
A Vessel of Mercy. We will jump into your Jared one guy for sure. Hey, that is enough. Marley's sitting here growling at Marilyn now. Marilyn's sitting up here looking, hey, Daddy, can I come sit in the chair with you? Last church. Hey, that's enough. Hey, stop. She's not even bugging you, dude. Come on, man.
Yeah, I see the chat talking about weed. I actually need to get a new cartridge because this one's like spent.
Is it 7 years in the military?
It makes vape, but I don't think there's any THC in there.
Oh, okay.
I just gotta go get more.
Gotcha. Let's see here. This looks great.
I need to. I don't know. I do have my medical card. I mean, I see them talk about it in the chat, and you know, I like to partake, and
Yeah.
I'll like binge it a little bit, and then kind of take a break.
Man, if the government was smart, they'd just pull their fucking heads out of their ass and they would just make it legal already. It's
Mhm.
absolutely fucking stupid for them not to. But you know why? You know why it's not legal? It's because Big Pharma would fucking lose a lot of revenue, man. Big Pharma would fucking lose billions and billions and billions in revenue. And you know what can't happen? Big Pharma can't lose billions in revenue to a fucking plant.
No, that would
That would not be good. That'd put them out of business.
Yeah.
You'd be like, no, sorry, we can't legalize it because we want everybody to be fucked up on pills instead. Yeah, we'd rather destroy everybody's liver instead. Yeah, that's a better idea. Let's give everybody a bunch of fucking pills and let's like just fucking destroy their livers.
It's horrible.
Yep. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up there, guys. Going on an hour here.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, we'll talk some more, man, for sure. I'd like to get some more of these, more of the the subscribers. Big shout out to all the subscribers tonight too, man. I was
Yeah.
gonna do a big thing to all the subscribers tonight, man, and maybe we'll do it another night. But I'm gonna do a night where I'm not gonna run the chat, y'all are, and I'm gonna sit back and just fucking watch. And put you all up on StreamYard, and y'all are just gonna fucking debate a topic one night. Yeah, that tropical storm wasn't shit. You guys got some rain and shit like that.
No, I was driving around and stuff. It was nothing.
Yeah, it's like a fucking little fucking piss storm, man. It was nothing. Yeah. But yeah, so we're gonna do a chat one night where it's gonna be the subscribers.
I'm
guys-
down. I'll debate.
Yeah, and you guys have to get involved, man. I don't want to be up here talking all the time. I really don't. That's why I got StreamYard, man, so we could all debate this, you know, and we could talk about some of these other fucking cult members out here. Not just David. Not just David. You guys, we'll start looking at some cults that are foreign if you want. We'll find some ones that are overseas. We can do that. Simple. We start looking. We'll start doing the research. But y'all have a good night, man. Tommy Gunn, always a pleasure having you on here, man. Always appreciate you. Y'all check out Tom's channel. And my dogs are telling me they have to go out too. You guys have a good night, man. And I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys later. I don't know if I'm going to live stream tomorrow, man. Well, wait, tomorrow is Friday, right? Tomorrow's Friday? Yep, tomorrow's Friday. Okay, so yeah, tomorrow's Friday. We will do live stream 8 o'clock Central, as usual. And let's see if we can get some more people up on StreamYard tomorrow, man. I'll try and think of something here to talk about tomorrow. If anybody's got any suggestions, drop it in the comment section below, man, and we'll get it talking about. And let's get a good panel going tomorrow, man. It's Friday night. If you're off, that's cool. Let's have some drinks. Pick your poison. If you smoke, whatever, bring it. Let's do it. And let's talk, man. Yeah, people call in. I got an open phone line. You guys want to talk about this shit? Let's do it. Let's talk about David's Convoys. We could talk about Mizukami, Michelle, Catherine Crick. We could talk about Benny Hinn's bullshit. We could talk about fucking Kenneth Copeland. Talk about anybody. So with that being said, deuces, y'all. Have a good night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. It's always good having you guys on here, man. It really is. I enjoy spending time here with you guys. Marley does too. He's right here. Marley, say bye. Marley says bye, everybody. I'll see everybody later, okay? Say bye. So Marley likes it too. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, man.